What's up, guys? It's Casey with P.Ellis Custom Drums in Austin. Here today with drummer for Josh Kelly, Kenny the Grizz Davis. Kenny came on board with P.Ellis about a couple months ago, and we actually loaned him a kit. They're on tour with Lady Antebellum right now. Kenny, what do you think about P.Ellis drums so far?
They sound amazing. I've had more compliments on the current kit that I have now than I've ever had before. I played DWs and Ludwigs beforehand, and I've had more drum techs, more sound guys, and more fans compliment the sounds of the drums and also the look than I ever had with any other drum set that I've had.
How would you say that these drums compare to ones that you've played in the past on a technical standpoint?
On a technical standpoint, I know with other drum sets that I've had a hard time dialing in a good sound between all the drums. So, you know, a lot of guys tune them in fourths. Sometimes they tune them in minor thirds. I've had a real easy time actually getting good sounds out of them. Sometimes I have to work the drums for a bit to actually get them to sound conducive to each other, but with the kit that I've got, it's been super easy.
So would you say other drummers out there in online internet world, would you recommend P.Ellis drums to them?
I would say buy them, play them, rock them, and tell people to do the same.
Awesome.
Playing with Josh right now. I've played with Paul Blosh, who's an Integrity worship leader. I've played with Daniel Dossband, who was on Sparrow Records for a while. I've been on the road with many other artists, some indie artists out of Nashville, Cheryl the Choir, The Co. Geez, I don't know. I've played on records. There's a new guy coming out named Rhett Walker that super stoked to be a part of. Played drums on his record, and hopefully we'll be on tour with him. And he's a Sony recording artist, and graduated from Belmont in 2010. I was part of the commercial music program, the drum performance. I studied under Zorro, Chester Thompson, Todd London, Dr. Chris Norton. He's a classical guy, but yeah. A lot of people go to school, a lot of people don't. I did. It was great. Learned a lot, and love to bang on things. Drums, rule. Cool. So the kit that they're making me right now is a Black Oyster wrap. I'm super into vintage drums. I have some old Ludwigs, and love the way they sound, love the way they look. Grew up listening to the Beatles, loved all the Ringo stuff, and that's kind of where the inspiration came. Ringo's Black Oyster finish, super cool and classy and vintage. And you know, talking to Casey and Philip, they showed me one of those kits and one of the finishes of the Black Oyster, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. They did a great job, and it's going to be maple with beaver tail lugs, which kind of goes along with the vintage style look. And they'll have reinforcement hoops, cut out a 45-degree angle at the bearing edge, and super stoked to hear these massive drums. We've been playing with Taylor Swift and Lady Antebellum and Miranda Lambert, so we've been doing some pretty big shows, and just kind of wanted a bigger sounding kit. I have some really big cymbals. I've got like a 24-inch ride, like 22 and 20-inch crashes, and 17-inch hi-hats, and just kind of wanting some bigger sounds that I feel like have been lacking with just kind of the space and not being able to fill up the space with the size of the drum. So I'm having a 24x16 kick, 12x8 rack, and then a 14x16 and 16x16 tom, and looking at possibly even doing a 7 or 8-inch deep snare drum. So super stoked to be working with them. They make great stuff, and they're super creative and willing to get creative as well. So super stoked about the kit.
Well, Kenny, thank you so much for doing this interview for us, and for being a P.Ellis artist. I really appreciate it. Excited about getting that kit done for you. You can follow Kenny on Twitter. It's at @DKennyDavis. Check out what he's doing on the road with Josh Kelly and the Lady A Tour. And you can follow us at @P.Ellis Drums on Twitter as well. So see you guys soon.